Good morning. Ah, Saturday, March 14th. How are you doing? How's life? I'm hoping that you are well, that you are well, all of you, all holistically well, that you're feeling strong in your heart, in your mind, and in your body, and in your soul, and in your spirit. Yeah. Strange times we're living in, right? Pandemic, officially. So I thought today, instead of the normal breath meditation, I would share with you a loving kindness meditation. And what loving kindness is a sort of a contemplative practice. So it's going to be a bit more guided to help us really tap into the vibration of love, tapping into the vibration of well-being and compassion and kindness. And we'll start with ourselves, which can be a little challenging for some of us. And then we'll move further and further and further and further outwards. This practice is amazing. It's incredibly powerful. There's a chant that goes along with it, which I tried to find last night and I could not find it. It's really, really cool. And it's something that you can do while you're washing your hands. Yeah, couldn't find it. That's okay. You can simply practice the phrases as you wash your hands multiple times a day. And the phrases depend, they vary traditionally. There's something like, may I be happy, may I be healthy, may I live with ease, may I, feel strong, may I live life freely, traditionally. And then more modern ones change up a bit. I go with the traditional metta, the traditional loving kindness practice. I really, really like it. And I'm not normally a traditionalist, but in this case, I really am. So I will say phrases, may I be, and I'm probably going, may I live with ease, may I be safe. And then, as I mentioned, we start with ourselves. Then we move to a person that we know and love, someone who's helped us a lot in our lives. Then we move to a neutral person, someone who doesn't really have any sort of deep connection to us. Maybe somebody you see on your commute, or somebody that you see shopping, on Saturdays in your grocery store, or maybe someone that you've noticed in passing. It can be, a homeless person, or it could be just someone on TV. It can be anyone that doesn't really necessarily have any sort of emotional attachment, that you don't have an emotional attachment to. The next person is someone who you might be having a difficult time with, someone that maybe you recently had an argument with and you're not on the best terms. Try not to, when it comes to the challenging person, I don't recommend going full on to a person that really stirs strong emotions of pain or painful emotions. You can work up to that person in time with this practice. But for today, when we're visualizing the challenging person, just picture someone who you don't necessarily get along with, or just kind of gets on your nerves a little bit, or someone's a little bit annoying. We all know someone like that at work or at the gym or in our soul, cycle spin classes. Yeah. Then we will take it even further to all sentient beings, and then out into the ethos. There are monks in the world, I cannot remember exactly where, who practice this for us 24/7. This is their meditation practice. They go into the mountains and they like tag each other in and out. So 24/7, there are people in the world who are practicing loving kindness for all of us. And I think that's pretty cool. They don't know me. They've never seen me. They never will see me. Yet they are holding me in their hearts so that I can feel happy and healthy, live with ease, and feel safe. I think that's pretty damn cool. So, yeah, given the current situation and circumstances, I think that this loving kindness practice is a good thing for us to practice and hold space for ourselves and those around us and the whole wide world. So let's get started. What time is it? It's 8:11. It's the perfect time to get started. Make sure I'm all set. Put this down. No, I need to go. All right. So go ahead and find your seat, whatever posture you'd like to be in. It's important that your hips be above your knees. Move your meat from your seat so that you feel a deep connection. Your sit bones and the cushion beneath you. You can be sitting in a chair. Just make sure that your feet are firmly planted on the floor, uncrossed. You can be sitting on your sofa. I'm just going to adjust this a little teeny tiny bit. How's that? We'll start with a short breath meditation. And you know what? I've been wanting to point out that with my meditations, the meditations that I lead, the breath meditations, you probably have noticed if you've practiced with me that I don't lead the practice straight through. It's not a fully guided practice because I want you to have your moment with your breath while we're together. I want this to be your practice. What I have found is that sometimes people become overly reliant on guided meditations, sounds, people's voices. And I'd like you to experience quiet. Hi, Sam. And that's hard for a lot of people, experiencing complete quiet. Maybe it's something that you can build up to if you're not practicing it on your own. But that's the reason why I don't guide it straight through, and I give lots of time for you to have your experience with quiet and stillness and just your own self, your own mind, your own thoughts, emotions, feelings, physical sensations. With this practice, it's going to be a little different. Are you just going to sit there? You're just going to sit there? Yeah. This practice will be a little different because I will be guiding it much more. I will help you visualize, picture people in your mind's eye and visualize them being in your area. And then gently guide them away to your side and such. Good stuff. Let's get started. Hopefully, while I was chit-chatting, you found a comfortable posture. You want your spine to be upright. You can also be lying down if you feel that you won't fall asleep. Go ahead and stay in bed and lie down. Put some pillows or cushions underneath your knees so you have some lower back support. If you're sitting and you need some lower back support, instead of extending your arms, pull them back away from your kneecaps a few inches and you'll get some lower back support there. Your chin is parallel to the floor if you're sitting. You can close your eyes if you haven't already, or you can practice with your eyes open and hold a downward, soft, open, downward gaze. Let's take a deep breath together. And release. Releasing ourselves further, deeper into this moment. Zemi's knocking things off the desk. You can check in with yourself. Check in with your heart. And any feelings that you might be noticing in this moment. And see if you can take those feelings in your imagination. This is practicing to use your imagination to help you. See yourself taking those feelings or emotions and setting them aside, maybe diagonally to the side on a shelf or in a basket, whatever feels right for you, knowing they'll be there when you're complete. Check in with your mind and any thoughts that might be present, that might be coming up for you. And again, if you're able to, if not, no big deal. But if you're able to, imagine yourself taking your thoughts and putting them aside for now. Check in with your body. Notice any physical sensations that you might be experiencing. Make any final adjustments to your posture. Notice if you're holding yourself in any particular way. And see if on the next exhale you can release even further the hold, any sort of tension. See if you can relax into this moment. Let's breathe in together nice and deeply. Release. Releasing any hold in your muscles. Relaxing. Noticing your body heavy on the cushion or in the chair as you're sitting or lying down. Just noticing. You can bring your attention to your feet and where it's making contact or where they're making contact to the floor or the cushion or each other. Maybe you can feel the socks against the soles of your feet or the tops of your feet. Notice your sit bones. Notice where your body is making connection to the cushion or the bed beneath you, wherever you're sitting or lying down. Notice your shoulders dropped away from your ears, relaxed. Notice your jaw. Maybe let it part slightly. We'll take one last breath together. Releasing even further, even more deeply into this moment. Now turn your attention to your natural breath, the way that it feels, maybe in your nostrils or in your chest. Maybe you notice it in the filling up of your belly. Maybe it's your whole body breathing naturally on its own. No need to force it or control it in any way. Simply being with your breath, being with the sensation of your breath in your body. I invite you to close your eyes if you are practicing with a downward look, a downward stare. And in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine the area of where your heart is starting to gently, softly light up. Feel free to put a hand on your heart or both hands on your heart if that feels right for you. And imagine your heart feeling warmer and calmer. Continue to see that light growing a bit stronger, a bit brighter. Imagine you can, if you were to look down in your mind's eye, you can see the light through your hands, extending outward, shining, glistening, sparkling. Allow that feeling and sensation of your heart opening up and shining brightly to move through your body. And I'd like for you to call to mind a picture of yourself, either as you are now or as you were as a child at some point. Whatever feels right. Don't overthink it. Just whatever version of yourself comes to mind, hold that image in your mind's eye. See that image of yourself. Maybe you notice it as a picture. Maybe you notice it as yourself standing in front of you. Whatever it is for you, totally okay. Go with it. See if you can see the details of your face. See if you notice what you're wearing. If it feels comfortable for you, you can maintain an eye gaze with yourself. If that's something that is comfortable for you, you can practice that. If not, totally okay. You can simply see yourself. And we'll go ahead and send our loving kindness wishes to yourself. May I be happy. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be healthy. May I feel safe. May I feel safe. May I live with ease. May I live with ease. Hold the picture of yourself in your mind. Interact in any way you feel comfortable or not. Totally okay. Imagine the energy coming from your heart, touching the picture of yourself and warming you. Allow the picture of yourself to gently fade. Maybe you can imagine them sitting next to you, to your right or to your left. Release the picture of yourself and take a breath right there in that moment. Next, I invite you to call to mind the picture of someone you care for, someone you know who cares for you. It can be a friend or a mentor, someone who has maybe changed your life for the better, someone you hold in high regard, someone who's made a difference in your life. That person can be someone you know personally or someone you know from a book or research, someone who is a personality on TV or in academia. Whoever that person is for you, imagine them in your mind's eye. If you feel comfortable, you can practice gazing into their eyes. If that's not comfortable for you, that is totally okay. Maybe you see them sitting somewhere and you're just holding them in your gaze, in your mind's eye. You can feel your heart open up even further. And maybe you start to feel connected to a light from above you entering your crown, the very top of your head, moving through your body, and strengthening the light that you already have. The light that is already coming from your heart. It becomes brighter and warmer. Hold the vision of that person whom you care for in your mind's eye. And as you're holding them in your mind, we'll send them our wishes. May you be happy. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be healthy. May you feel safe. May you feel safe. May you live with ease. May you live with ease. Taking a breath. Holding the person you care for who's made a difference in your life. Seeing them being touched by the light that is entering your body through the very top of your head and exiting through your heart. Imagining them feeling the warmth from your heart. Maybe even imagining them smiling. Allowing the picture of that person to gently fade and inviting them to sit next to the picture of you. We'll be creating a circle of people we bring to mind. Next, I invite you to imagine a person whom you don't know personally, someone maybe that you see in passing, someone you know lives on your block or in your neighborhood or in your community, and you see them once in a while here and there. Maybe you see them on your commute to and from work, maybe a coworker that you've never had an interaction with. Just picture them in your mind's eye. If it's comfortable for you, and if it's something you'd like to practice with this individual, you can Look into their eyes. Notice all the details of the clothing that they're wearing. Notice their hair, their shoes. Wherever they are for you, perhaps in front of you, or you're noticing them from afar, it's totally okay. Just hold the image of them in your mind. And we'll send them the wishes that we are practicing. May you be happy. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be healthy. May you feel safe. May you feel safe. May you live with ease. May you live with ease. Taking a moment to breathe as you hold the picture of that person in your mind's eye. You can imagine them smiling. You can imagine the light that is coming through you into your crown, the very top of your head, and through your body and out through your heart. You can imagine them feeling the warmth that's coming from your heart. You can imagine the light that is shining from your heart, extending even further out past and through that person. Maybe the sensation of warmth and light gets stronger and more powerful. Allow the image of that person to fade slightly and imagine them taking their seat next to the person who's made a good difference in your life, someone you care for. Creating a circle around you. Next, I invite you to bring to mind an individual who maybe you find a little difficult or challenging to get along with. Maybe you recently had an exchange of words, a misunderstanding, miscommunication. Maybe someone you haven't spoken to in many years. Gently hold the picture of that person in your mind. The person can be in front of you if you feel comfortable practicing in that way, or they can be separate from you. Maybe you simply notice them sitting somewhere in a park or in a cafe. Maybe they don't notice that you are practicing loving kindness and sending them love. Whatever feels right for you in this moment with that individual. Imagine the light streaming into the very top of your head, feeling stronger, becoming brighter, moving through you. Every cell, every fiber of your being is touched by this light. From the tips of your head, your eyelashes, down through the tips of your fingers and toes. Imagine that light opening your heart even further. Imagine feeling its warmth, its brightness, extending out to that person you are having a challenging time with. See if you can see the details of what that person is wearing. And take a moment to simply be there. Be there with that person. Whether they see you or not does not matter. And let's send them these wishes. May you be happy. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be healthy. May you feel safe. May you feel safe. May you live with ease. May you live with ease. Taking a moment to breathe right there as you see this person in your mind's eye. Imagine the light streaming from your heart, circling them, moving past them, extending even further out. Allowing the picture of this person to slightly fade. And giving them a seat in your circle. They don't have to be near, they can be far, but they are part of this group. Taking a moment to breathe. Bringing to mind all of the people who you imagined, all of you together. It can be a small room, they can be side by side, it can be a very small circle, or it can be a large circle in a huge amphitheater or warehouse, whatever works for you, whatever helps you feel at ease and comfortable in this practice. And we'll wish each other and ourselves together the wishes of loving kindness. May we be happy. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be healthy. May we feel safe. May we feel safe. May we live with ease. May we live with ease. Taking a breath, releasing. Perhaps you can feel a tingling sensation through your body as the light continues to stream through the top of your head, down to your fingertips and toes, and out through your heart. Imagine the light extending through the building you're in, the block you live on, the neighborhood or community, and seeing it getting stronger as it moves further outward. Through your city and state, further and further outward, down into the sidewalks and ground, into the earth, and upwards into the sky, through the different atmospheres. Imagine the tiniest, microscopic being imaginable. A single cell amoeba, a microbe, the smallest, tiniest living, sentient being in existence. And imagine the largest animal or creature possible. Maybe a sperm whale, maybe something even larger in your imagination. imagining outside of this earth, out into space, and any creatures that might exist or might be alive, all sentient beings, all beings everywhere, from the ones that you cannot see to the ones that you cannot even imagine their size, and will send them these wishes. May all beings be happy. May all beings everywhere be happy. Imagine your favorite fur companions, sweetest puppies and baby seals and kittens and chicks, llamas, donkeys. Imagine them all, from the tiniest speck that you cannot see to the largest unimaginable size creature or weirdest looking creature. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be safe. May all beings be safe. May all beings live with ease. May all beings live with ease. Taking a breath there. And imagining all beings feeling the light coming from your heart, the warmth, the tenderness. Allowing the individuals you called to mind to fade gently. Feeling connected in light. Allowing yourself to be present with your experience. Bringing your full attention to your natural breath. Gently allowing the light that is streaming from your heart to come back softly, gently. Feeling it settle in your body. Imagine your heart gently closing. And see if you can see it still glowing with the light that is streaming through your head, filling it with warmth and kindness and compassion and tenderness. Gently allow that light to settle in your body, in your cells. Notice the light fading just slightly, ever so slightly, as you continue to feel the effects of this universal love that we have access to anytime we choose. Allowing it to settle into your body. Perhaps you feel the warmth of the light. Perhaps you feel tingly sensations in your toes and fingertips, through your legs and arms. However you feel it in your body, allow it to be present and settle, knowing that it is always there with you, always there within you, always around you. You can tap into this universal love anytime you choose. Let's take a deep breath together. Releasing. Releasing your hands down to your lap. Bringing your attention to the very top of your head. Noticing any sensations there in this moment. Noticing your forehead and temples, your scalp, your eyes, the muscles behind your eyes, your nose, your cheekbones and jaw. Noticing your tongue resting in its place and taking a deep breath there. Noticing the back of your neck, your throat, collarbone. Noticing your shoulders, taking a deep breath there. Moving down to your chest and your lungs. Feeling the weight of your arms resting relaxed on your legs. Noticing your shoulder blades, your spine, and taking a breath there. Noticing your hip bones, pelvic area. Noticing your sit bones. And breathing there. Becoming very aware of your legs, your upper legs and your lower legs, your kneecaps, your ankles, the tops of your feet, your toes, the soles of your feet, and taking a breath there. Feeling your whole body resting in this moment, being completely supported wherever you are lying down or sitting. Imagining, feeling the connection past the floor, through the building, into the sidewalk, down through Mother Earth, grounding you, keeping you stable. Imagine feeling connected to the earth and supported in everything you need, everything you want. And taking a breath right there. Allowing yourself to come back into this space, this room, this moment. Bringing your awareness to the sounds around you and the sensation of air against your skin. Gently bringing yourself back into your body, onto your cushion, and taking a deep breath. Adding any micro movements and allowing the sound of the bell to signal the end of our practice. Welcome back. That was a long one. I hope you're still with me. If you are, congratulations. If you're not, totally okay. It is okay. This practice is meant to help us. Ooh, I'm going to get emotional. Ooh, I'm going to get emotional. It's meant to help us feel safe and feel connected to ourselves deeply and to the energy that's all around us and to the people around us and our fur companions and the things we cannot see. Oh man, this for me is an incredibly powerful practice. I get really emotional because it's like the illusion of separateness drops, fades, and I feel you. I feel connected to everything and everyone, trees and birds and spirit and universal love and whatever feels good for you to say, whatever words you choose for you, totally fine, totally okay. Connected to source, connected to my higher self, connected to the higher power, connected to God, goddess, whatever works for you, oof, go with it. The important thing is that feeling of connection and connectedness, the feeling of light coming into you through your entire body and streaming forward out of you through your heart. That's powerful work. If you were unable to get into it, okay, it's no big deal. See if you can come back to it and practice. Take it little by little. I went all in. I went all in on this practice today. It was just there and I dove in. May this be of benefit to you and to those around you. We all need this right now. As human beings, as any beings, sentient beings, fur companions, trees, whatever, earthworms, we all want to feel happy and healthy and safe, and we all want to live with ease. All of us do. Those are 4 things that connect all of us. And hopefully, with time and practice, you're able to see that we are all in this together. It doesn't matter what side of the fence or wall you're on. It doesn't matter where you were born or where your parents were born or they immigrated from. We're all here together and we're all in this together. And practicing this for yourself, may I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be safe, may I feel safe, may I live with ease. The more you're able to look into yourself, into those dark corners of you, of yourself, we all have them. We all have parts of us that we are ashamed of and embarrassed by, and we hide, right? Those parts of you that need love. It'll be easier. It will be easier to practice sharing that acceptance. That self-acceptance grows into acceptance for everyone because we all wish for the same things. We all want our basic needs met, to be happy, to be healthy, to be safe, to live with ease. I will let you go. I can go on for hours and hours talking about this and how important it is, but I will let you live your Saturday. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you so much. And I thank you for taking time to be here and taking time to practice loving kindness. If it was of benefit to you, like and share it far and wide. Thank you. I will see you next Saturday.